Hello, 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 as I drink some of my nice refreshing tea here on this summer of a day. If you are new here, as I sip on my tea and you sip on your beverage of your choice, we're going to get into some nail art here. And please hit that subscribe button. That would be great. So you can become part of this crazy sparkle stamping of a gemified family as I do it on my natural nails. So with that, I'm going to do some wetting nails, and they're going to be gemified wetting nails with some pretty new hollow taco polish from a vacation one, as I am going to have my wedding in Vegas. And yes, that's where it is, in Vegas. I wanted to, and it was fitting for this polish being associated with sand. Yes, she made holographic sand of the craziness of it all. Yes, that's what she did. This is it right here. Crazy holographic sand of it all, called Beach Please. So, Beach Please, do what I say, because this is my wedding. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video of showing you how I did my nails for the special day and all that awesomeness. So let's get into it. Always, I am putting on the base coat of my armor that protects my natural nail from getting colorized. It's not the end of the world if your nails do colorize from nail polish, but this is the best way to make it so it doesn't. Peely base, no, but this one, yes. So here it is in all its glory. Look at all that little holographicness. It says in that sand of it all, to the beach, please. And as I was opening it, it even sounded like sand with the little sparkles. And yes, you can see I had a little bit too much polish on the brush. I went back before, but I left a bead of it and then I brought it up. It's going to need a few coats before it's nice and opaque for the most part, because a lot of these overly sparkled ones that are almost like using a top coat are ones you can do with a few layers, and it definitely gets very opaque. That's how it works with these hollow taco polishes. And then I just got her latex here as well just recently, so I'm going to use this to protect my skin. You can probably guess what I'm going to do, or at least one of the two things I'm going to do here, because of me putting the latex on. I'm going to do something where the polish gets on your skin. You can probably guess it's stamping, or it is a gradient. And I have sparkle there and this black, and now you can see that it is going to be a gradient because I'm putting it on this sponge, and the sponges I got from Hollow Taco as well. So everything but the top coat and base coat are all Hollow Taco stuff, because I needed some good brushes, or I mean sponges, and the sponges I had were crappy ones, more putting makeup on, so I needed some high quality ones, and that was what it was. And there I did use the latex, and you saw as I put it on. So here we go, taking it off. And yes, this latex is really easy to take off, so be careful not to stick it to your other finger because it dries almost instantaneously. So for this kind of look, this is one of the top best ones I've used. I've only used this one in one other, but this one out of the two I've used is the highest one I've ever used. So there we go. And now I'm getting into the gemming of it, like I told you I was going to do. And yes, I redid one of my middle fingers because I wanted it to be two full of the sparkle color, and then two on the outside with their black. So that's what I did. So I'm just getting the gems out that I want, especially the accent big gems. I'm going kind of all out with these gems because I said, why not? So of course I got to get my kiss glue out and put some onto the nail where I want to get it. So that's what I'm doing here. I am slapping some on, little thin little layer, and then I take my gem here, put it how I want it for the most part. There we go. I don't know if it's just how this is, but because I didn't put a base coat, like top coat on, it seemed like it was being finicky, because you're going to see here in just a minute. I'm going to put it on, but it feels like it glides, or it's doing something on that polish, and it's making it not dry right. I mean, maybe it just wasn't waiting long enough. So I thought I'd just put a top coat on, let that dry, and then do it, because that I think would work better. So that's what I'm doing. So yeah, as you can now see, I'm going to do it to all of them, even the gradient ones, and that looks so yummy-licious. Now that I've let it dry long enough, I am now putting on the glue once again and holding it in place. That seemed like it was a little bit better, so it didn't just seem like it was sliding so much. I'm not sure why it was doing that, but it seemed like this helped. And now I'm using the metal side of my thing that I use to pick up little gems, and now I'm doing this nail as well. Same gem you saw before, just now feels like it's more secure and everything. And no, this is not the end of the mani. It's not. I could have it at the end. You can now see. Now I'm putting some extra little glue around it. That means I'm going to take some little ones here and I'm going to put it around the big gem to kind of help it hold it in place and just make it look even more cool. Because why not? When you're going your wedding day, why not go all out and crazy? Because that's what I did for sure-tins. This is me. And I just saw these little circular ones in this little mix of gems that I bought for this occasion, and I was like, that would look pretty dang nice to outline that, because I've done that before with a different gem that I have, so I'm doing it with these this time because it's kind of nice. I don't want to gemify the whole nail because I'm more to taking it might fall off, because I don't know how to fully make them stay for a really long time, but for a good while for the most part. So now I am just going to get some, I'm using ones that are tiny, that are more like little diamonds, like fake little diamonds around it to kind of hold it into the crevices, because what I'm using the crevices for, so it doesn't have a way of going boom off of the nail. I don't want that. That's kind of why I thought of doing this. And then I'm going to do a slightly different one that's more simple and flat on my pinky, as my pinky is pretty small, and these are nice and flat, and so the whole surface is on the nail, so I don't have to worry too much. But I saw that it was a little too plain, and I wanted to make at least these nails a little as crazy as possible, but with making them still slightly practical, even though these aren't that practical, but practical enough. So I'm just putting a few of these little gems around it to kind of make it blend in a little better there. Now I'm putting on the top coat. I'm using my gel-like top coat because I thought that would have a nicer, thicker consistency for these big gems, but it's still thin enough that it is glossy and doesn't pool in a bad way or anything. So it was all fine with the 3D gems there, looking pretty nice if I do say so. And now let's put it on this one that kind of looked like a scorpion or maybe a rat, I don't know, or a mouse. I don't know why it looks like an animal to me, but it does. I've added like a tail. And now I'm putting on top of this nice black one with the gem that is a bigger looking fake diamond, because why not? Well, there we go with my blinged up wedding nails for you. And that was the outfit that I wore that inspired me to kind of do the nails in the first place, in a way. Especially because it's in Vegas as well. So I was like, why not wear that outfit with it to Vegas? Because I didn't want to be the traditional and wear the traditional. And I still want to dress up because I love dressing up when I get the possibility. Well, I mean the opportunity, not possibility. Opportunity. So that's what I did, and I decided to wear a white suit, and I happened to have this really awesome polish that looked like sand, and you know Vegas with all that sand, and more sand being in the desert, that I said, that would be cool. But holographic sand, why not? So that's what I did with one of her pretty-ish new collections that she's done not too long ago for summer. So with all that in mind, thank you for coming. And if you enjoyed, please hit that bell so you know when videos come on to this YouTube of Max Magic. And of course, there's always more videos on my channel to watch. And if you wanted anything else, got TikTok and Instagram. Same names as here. Max Magic, nails everywhere. And Max Magic with 4 C's as well is me. So with no further ado, thank you. Until next time, maybe you enjoy your tea and keep on watching. Right? And right now, to Sparkle Sparkle, bye.